deliver a top-level performance. He'd be good, but he's been great in this roster.
I think also he'd be good individually, but he has been a huge piece of the puzzle in terms of setting up and interplay between the team. I've been really impressed with him overall. A very aggressive move from Marquine.
Oh my god, Martinez the goal.
The Shorty combining with the Spectre he found has somehow made this round look
Hey, Heretics is still fine.
And again, it's looking
Two of
like
them are
they've got a good
here.
opportunity to get in onto the site.
Oh, what a
The
flash.
Dizzy is going to make it so that they have to fall back and all play from the same position. They got to be careful of that trip again.
All right, let's go,
It isn't
JC.
just yet.
No, it doesn't look like it
Oh
will go
my
up.
god,
Great stun
double
in the
stun,
corner. Two
full
players
box,
unable to fight.
200.
Or at least you think. Now, 8 still gets away with one, but the trades come in, leaving a 20 HP Shin with a classic.
What the fuck, production?
And somehow he's done it. KC
Mods!
will not let this one
Production!
slip. They're back in.
What's happening?
Out of there with mostly full HP as well. Definitely going to be a threat for this squad as time ticks on. For now,
Call
50 seconds on the
Yappy
clock.
to go to
And
Discord.
as we can see, the defensive side doesn't have a lot, mostly Sheriffs, and that's when you group up. They decided to group up on B, put the numbers there, but the push hasn't come through, and their rotate is a little late. They might be stuck looking for a retake on the A side here. There's not very many favorable fights they can take.
They don't have Omen Flash for the retake either. How do they do
teams in this
this?
sort of position might even opt to just try and play some exits, do some damage, but it doesn't seem like that's the case.
My North American
Minibu already finding an opener. Makes this round at least a little bit more interesting. Magnum has the cam set up and destroyed immediately. The Paranoia has blinded basically the entirety of the team, and they just swing out together. But
at least he gets one
it's
more
mostly going the way of Carmine Corp. Benji finding the rifle, but the re-swing from Shin leaves
like
just Benji standing and through the orb
Not bad.
will go down.
Good
2-1.
Team Heretics.
A little bit costly for KC, but bear in mind a lot of what they had was saved from the previous round
Phantom,
anyway,
free
or at least
Phantom.
what Shin had, so they still have the finances to play with.
Yeah, there's only going to be 1 or 2 players who start to reach the lower end of the credit spectrum.
Hey, pick this map.
I think
Surely
all in all,
Team
they can be
Heretics
pretty
picks
happy,
this map,
especially with the
This is their
dueling
map.
power we've seen on the other
I
side.
love this map.
Heretics certainly putting up a fight, but they've lost that lead now. It's in the hands of KC, 2 in a row. Rifles out, Thrash online for this KC squad, so a
Come on,
big
show me the
danger
production.
if you're on the defensive side,
Oh,
putting all
Carmine
your
Corp
credits
this
on the
map?
line
What?
across the board.
They
You don't
both
expect
on
this
map.
kind of a play. This
Damn, Minibu!
The stakes were so
The
high
KO
for Heretics
flash?
here, risking the map flying out of their control, and their solution is to send Minibu on a suicide mission. We saw him do
Minibu's
this the
actually
last time
the
they played the
best,
map,
bro.
and it was a disaster. Not so
Don't
much
worry.
this time.
My North American goat narrate, bro.
Either he did that or he died immediately.
Oh my god.
And at the moment,
Minibu
all he's doing
clears
is
them
taking
or
over
what?
the round. Again, worth noting, a fantastic supportive flash out of Paditech. Again, these are the sort of plays that I'm talking about. Putting that utility in place. Normally you see those assists coming through because he's throwing a KO knife, not because he's got the flashes on
Who's
the
the
board.
Fortnite player? Benji
After
Fishy,
the
the
remaining
goat.
players of KC, it's trying to almost just recover something here. Dropping a few guns, not allowing those orbs up, maybe getting a plant for a few extra credits. It's not a pretty scenario, and in fact, with
Save
45
G,
seconds
bet
left
G.
on the clock, they might actually just save. We'll see if they're going to go rotating around. It seems like they put a smoke down onto B, maybe just to sell a ruse, but I don't think they're playing this round anymore.
No. This is a 30-second save. A devastating blow from the side of Heretics.
Wait, Paditech is
And
a
like
sub.
you said, Tom,
Wait, this
right?
guy's
You
a
have
sub
that flash
chat
coming out of Paditech.
on Team Heretics?
It's left
Not
the
even
whole
their
squad
main
blind.
player,
I
actually?
mean, their heads were like candles on a birthday
Wait,
cake.
no
They
way.
didn't stand a chance. I thought Ryan was back in the
You guys
studio.
are lying.
But for KC, they're not left in the best of position. Their economy, like we said, there's 2 players who don't have credit. So those
Damn,
two
if you're the 5th
carried
player,
over
then
rifles will give them a
GG,
lot
bro,
to
you're
work
getting
with. And I
cut.
think they can thank
They
their
made it to the
lucky stars that
internationals
Heretics
without
didn't
you.
get antsy, didn't go for
the
any
fuck?
aggressive plays because Heretics could easily take
He's
these
too
weapons
young.
out
Do you
of
think
their
they're going to
hands
pick him back up, chat?
as that time
Or no?
goes all the way over.
What? They
You
made
can
it
see
to the
2-2.
international tournament with like
2 weapons
their sub.
recovered. A full buy
Crazy.
possible for KC. They're not letting it slip just yet. And
No
like
way
we said,
they,
they
like-
have got some ultis.
No
And
way
look
they
at
changed
that.
the roster
The
now.
pop is absolutely
Cheeseler.
perfect. The slide around.
So
Yeah, bro.
Jeez,
so
jeez.
And
You
that's the
watching
thing,
the game,
we
brother?
can start
That's
talking
a
about
big
some of
match,
the numbers
bro.
we have in this
Yeah,
server
big
at the
game.
moment. A lot of them are going to be
Intense.
Minibu,
You
I'll
watch
be honest
last
with
game
you.
or-
I think he's
or
number
not?
1 on
yeah.
ACS ADR. He's even number 1 on clutch percentage. Which
Nice play. You see a
considering his
Minibu
entry
play,
frag
bro?
is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Flash,
He's
dart,
number 1
stunner.
on first kills all along. Maybe the support wasn't there.
Oh, here we go. Thrash right off rip. Narrates
They're playing
looking for someone.
offsite.
And he has been caught. Thrash not going to get as much ground as you'd hope. The trap wire saving them, but now they've got another space taking two, or at least they thought they had.
The
Quick
KO
kill by Benji,
ult.
and the support
Oh
from
my
Paratech.
god, no
Rien's a
way.
mini move doubling
Bro,
up.
Team
This is
Heretics
looking
looks so
beautiful
solid on their
from Team
CT side. It's
Heretics.
crazy.
Well, and
Dougie
absolutely
XD, thank you for the
flawless.
Prime
It
Gaming.
certainly feels like it. They had compliments from Benji Fishy about their retake. On the other side, it wasn't even a retake. They actually stopped their opponents.
That's crazy though. Like, Chad,
They've done it.
both these teams have like legit. Both these teams legit have zero chance against Loud or Energy or Sentinels. That's crazy, huh?
Them to be most favored in.
Oh well. Let them come. It's Optimus Prime
They
said.
claim Havoc, bro. If
KC,
Furio were playing this region,
Like
they
you
probably
said, they're
would.
dangerous here. It is a round where they've got a lot of SMGs to
Like,
work
go
with.
MW0, bro. You
3
can't beat them.
Stingers, a Spectre, and a Sheriff on the side of Carmine Corp. And they're spread out in their defaults, taking control of the map, possibly looking for some orbs as well to
We have
farm
Cypher
up.
all
Look,
here. Can we get a
Tamazi's
first
only
pick,
one away
please, Carmine
from
Corp?
having his Viper's Pit to play with.
Let's get a random first pick
Plans
here.
to get that online, and well, those Stingers and Spectres will look a lot more dangerous if they're playing inside the pit. There's an orb right there.
Yeah, the only thing is it gives away their plan. Like, for the most part, right now, Heretics are somewhat guessing. It seems like
wow.
they've guessed correctly because they've already cleared out B main. Paranoia,
Oh my
though,
God.
is already going to
Nice
find them that
Martin.
opener. Martin
Rumba
with
doesn't
the
even
first
go,
kill.
brother.
And with these Stingers up close, you have to
angle's
be a
so
little
good.
bit more careful if you're on the
Usually
Heretics
you throw
side.
one.
Boo from above. This is an angle we've seen quite a few players try and sit in. And well, there you go. There is that Viper's Pit after the plant. Instead, Boo
gonna drop on him?
actually goes up above.
Oh my god, he's right above him.
Drops
They
down.
don't
He's
even
actually
know.
going to Goomba stomp someone instead.
It's a tough decision here. I mean, he is really playing blind in this, but
Oh my
that
God.
reveal certainly helped him out. Down, those weapons still so dangerous. They can catch a close fight inside a Viper's Pit.
What is
Flash is
happening
good, it's
right now?
kept them back. Heretic slowing on the way through. They've already lost Paratech.
Oh
The
my
jump
God.
is good, though.
He's right there,
Paratech
Boo.
down. He gives his life for it, but a chance now for Benji. Never mind.
nice
Quickly
try.
shut down by Shin.
Dude, if he
And
didn't
Magnum
pull a
had the
smoke
trade
out, he
either
gets
way.
two right there. Oh
Like
my
you said,
god, that
Tom,
guy's right
KC
beside
after
him.
the pause.
Once again.
Was Heretics in franchising last year, Benji fishing them?
Well, I
Or
think
were they in
always
Ascension?
happen with how things are going so far. Paratech was looking there. He started his rotation, actually filled in the gap that they were looking to exploit.
Different
so
team? Yeah.
It's backfired a little
Yeah, I've
bit.
seen like this one like post where
Side
like
of
they were
KC.
so ass last year and now like they're
Immediate
nice.
answer back. It was
Wonder
4
what
in
he
a
said.
row. What do you think, Tom? Any ideas?
Let's
Suggestions?
flip and go.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Or maybe it was fudging. I don't know.
It
One
could be.
of
Said
them.
It
these
could
guys
be.
be
I think.
Fnatic.
Yeah, we'll have to start a Twitch poll.
50-50. There's no other
No,
options.
no third option needed.
And we don't want your suggestions.
Yeah, user
I
submitted
mean, it's actually
suggestions.
shameless.
Not
Fnatic lose
happening
1v3,
for this
then
round,
they
in
can't
fact,
make it to the
unfortunately.
tournament.
Oh, round number 10 kicking off. And
Like
Team
if there was a
Heretics,
double
slow and
elimination, like
steady
they,
start,
like I
but
feel like
they're
Fnatic will
chipping
always
away
make
at
it
this.
if there's
The
a double
defense is looking
elimination.
decent.
Like they're not gonna lose 2
9
BO3s.
rounds still possible at the half, and KC have weaker weapons. This round win looking likely for the defense, but this is where KC have been able to pull out some of those wins. One of them, most
The
recently,
trip's still active, ladies and
the
gentlemen.
attack. They have been very patient. They've tried to push and pull this map and bait Heretics into over-rotations, but I think Heretics have been decently patient. I wonder how much of that is Mini-Boo being able to speedily cover
Oh
those
my
gaps.
god,
I
go
think
be
it's
against
also
Benji
just
Fishy again, we
They're
lost,
really
bro.
confident in Benji. Like, they are more than happy to go, okay, we can gamble a third player over to A because he's going to do a good job to delay. And especially if he has some supportive utility through
Nah,
that go,
you
there he
can't
is
go B against
with
Benji
Rians,
Fishy,
the
I'm actually
support,
not
and then
lying.
ready for the split
Benji
coming from
Fishy is
behind. He's
too
so
good at B on
aware
this map.
Of all of the positions,
Oh!
and it's actually Rians to snap
Oh
back.
my
In fact,
God,
he's cleaning
bro.
up, leaving just Shin remaining. And look how aware they are
Damn.
of this. Doesn't matter, he still lands the shot, but it's Rians again.
Oh my god.
Another round.
So we'll see how they look
towards
on their
that
C side here.
B side have just not been
Jeez.
working out for them.
KC, they need to get like 1 or 2 more, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I mean, there's a couple of things not
Stop
working
the
out for
bleeding
them
here a
right
little
now,
bit.
but I actually really like that approach to the
Pablo
round.
timeout.
I think they did a good job,
It's
again,
8-3?
running that
Oh my
clock
God.
down,
That was
spreading the cover. Once they move in towards market, that timing is near
a
perfect.
T-sided
The
map,
eyes
hello?
are on B main,
What?
the execute's
Do you
coming
think this
in,
map is
and
T-sided?
both Benji and Rien's turn to watch that
I
angle.
think this map
They're
is
ready
low-key
for the fight.
CT sided, bro.
But the timing,
It
they're
depends
so
on
aware. It's like a clock starts ticking in their head the second they look away from an angle. Okay, we have 5 seconds and someone could be coming through there. They turn and it's damn right every time.
So
I gotta give it to Benji Sentinel because this is exactly what we came into this map highlighting about this man. His B holes have been very difficult to deal with.
Especially with the tier 1. I love you, Shanks. Thank you for the 9 months, my brother. I appreciate you.
But now they are picking up that pace once again.
If you can't go be on Benji Fishy, you actually can't go be on Benji Fishy, bro.
Heretics, where they're very ready for KC to come in, dumping those ults. You're thrashed right off rip, and some utility as well, but it gets them nothing. They've lost health. Nade is through. That might even stop the plan. It might do damage on the back of it if it wasn't in the corner. Bounce was a little off, but Rian's shots weren't. Tamazi, though, stepping up to find some damage, already thrown out his snake bite. It will slow them slightly.
They can't win this. He's going to do the Omen one way right there on the box, too.
To block off this control of not having the orb, but not having any life left.
This is cooked.
It's even more in the way. Magnum, the last man standing, 1v3. And we saw Heretics win from this position many times, but they had a smoke to spam through in a slightly better plant position for the spams.
Yeah, 2-0 Fnatic.
Another round
with the team. Now they're setting up on the other side. And it's so different, and
Mini
again,
boo.
within seconds. I don't even think that was the 5-second mark, and already Martin is gone.
Minibu's just running at them on the
5v4.
neon,
It's
bro.
like
What's
playing
happening?
an attack side up against
KO
Artis.
flashes,
He was
run at
so
them.
annoying on the side of Na'Vi, constantly posted up with that operator, yet they do it with Miniboo sliding into angles.
It's kind of just a massacre right now.
Duels, not having
Look
the
at him, he's
escape.
just running around
Not
for
me,
fun.
well, I guess he does. He just did it there. It's dodgeball
Okay,
being
KC can
played
win on
out.
CT side.
He's just so hard to hit, and he hits hard. 8-3, 1 round left, and a man advantage towards the
Look at this
defensive
cam,
side
bro.
of Heretics.
Oh my god,
Pressure
Benji
is on,
Fishy is
but
actually
again,
bro.
they're pushing in towards Benji Fishy.
The setup's insane.
They did this before.
Do the one-way
Similar
cage?
setup.
Ooh.
They have cages to protect. Trips put in place to allow him to just sit within this corner. Look, they've actually doubled them up. So even if they shoot one, the other one will catch him. Miniboo dropping another, and they
he has
that
another
fragment to
cage
try
on
and hold
site
them
too
back.
for
This
his
is
teammate.
a masterclass from the
Can't
side
win.
of Heretics, but Rienz has been caught.
Look at the other cage.
Thomasy giving them at least a little bit of an
smoke.
opportunity.
You can't
30
win.
seconds
You actually
left on
can't
the
win
clock.
against
Is he
Team
really going
Heretics.
to try
You
through
guys
the
are too
smoke?
good. I've
You
seen
assume there
enough.
has to be something
9-3.
else to the Shin having to make a move, otherwise he's going to have to just push straight into
Stun
the
in the
blender,
smoke
and with the
because you don't-
stun
oh my
leaving
God.
him
You're him, Miniboo.
just in a position where I don't even know what they can hope to find. It needs to be a miracle shot, and it isn't going to happen. Shin now with seconds left to
Damn,
spare. He's gonna
Miniboo
go
is
straight
him.
into Miniboo as well, and utterly. And now, well, he's probably run riot versus half of those.
Nah,
teams.
they stole mine and
I
Kevin's
think
whole
we've seen
flow,
that
bro.
a number of times right throughout Valorant's history, but there's a little more on the nose here. Yeah.
What's he been doing for the last year?
Good work between
Nothing.
scrims.
He's been
Damn.
cooking. My goodness. And it smells good. 9-3. Defensive side for
What up,
KC.
Temet?
About to be
Temet,
tested. And we
Temet,
talked a
Temet.
lot about the holds from Benji Fishy, Magnum. The Sentinel on the other side. Good snake bite. That should slow them down. Certainly do some damage
Benji
on the way
Fishy with
through.
the
Benji,
insta-trade.
30 HP. He ran in to make sure he could trade out his teammate at the very worst. See if that
Nade?
health ends up playing into it later. As some of it was the decay, so he's 74 after
Damn.
that fades away. It's not
Nade
too
just
bad.
stopped the plan.
It's workable. But he's being chipped away, and that final fight for him seems to be coming pretty soon. He's going to have to scrap on the side.
Damn,
Martin's quick to take it. Magnum and
Damn, nah, this is the
Once his
comeback.
piece of pie too.
This is the
whole
comeback.
team gets involved. Dropping the map,
Benji
they've made it
Fishy.
here, and by the looks of
Chirping.
it, they want to continue that trend. This is KC's map pick. They're on double the
I'm actually
rounds.
watching with Yasin. Yasin's in
KC are
Discord
putting
right
all
now.
their credits into
start
this
yelling
one.
at 'em?
Sure, there was damage done previously, but this is Heretics' chance
Okay,
to put their
KC, you
foot
guys
down.
need this round. If you guys lose this round, basically we'll all type GG in the
Show
chat.
KC out of the series.
Oh my god, Benji Fishy's
Just a
cheating,
little
bro.
bit of spam.
What the fuck?
Thomasy's already gone.
200?
The main defense on the site. A couple of teammates jumping to the aid of Miniboo. Make sure he doesn't get caught out by spam.
my god,
The rest of the
Team
players are
Heretics,
all
best
set
team in
down on the
EU.
site, just trying to reclaim some control into market. Clearing into mid,
Would
but
Team
Magnum's
Heretics
gone
beat
down as well.
Fnatic?
Again,
on Sunset?
these spam shots just seem to be doing so much damage. Finally,
Oh my
Narrate is
God.
able to find one back.
You guys are different on
Make things
Sunset.
look at least a little bit more competitive. And Miniboo with an uncharacteristic whiff is going to give this back to a possible round for KC.
Oh, the flash
my
is good,
god.
though. That's Martin down. Who's going to defuse? Well, there's still a little guy to work with, but they're looking to scrap instead. Narrate finding one, then sending the man out to defuse. He's going to hold it close inside the smoke. He's got the first. That's a third kill in the round and a chance to take it all the way.
Oh
But
my
Panitek interrupts him.
The
at the
one
worst
tap,
possible
bro.
moment. To see the reward for it.
KC get the
Martin, the
first pick?
first to find a kill, clean
look good with
onto
the throw.
Benji Fishy.
Oh
Damage done onto Boo. The kill only one before the trade comes through. This is looking nasty.
Oh my god, I thought he
Boo
was
even
gonna-
contemplating bailing out of here with the ultimate, and indeed he will. Sending it to their spawn, they've heard him.
He
They're
committed?
close enough. Shin has that information to play with. The players also
Holy
moving to spawn.
alpha!
The cross here, dangerous. It's being watched by so many of KC's players. You still have Martine and Magnum holding strong and keeping
Just the
Patatek
bomb
back.
by
And the
himself.
crossover for Boo. But actually, there's someone here waiting for him. The rotate's already come in from Shin. The angle's a little off. Couple seconds left, and he's got him.
Nice.
Surely now he can just defuse it. So
Oh my God.
far away,
KC still have
Patatek
life.
doesn't stand
They
a
still
chance.
have life.
Knife out. He's running, but he'll never get there in time. And the nade, well, it comes in after the round is already over. Well, the camera's not there, I'll tell you that.
If it was, that would have looked really cool. Unfortunately, it's not.
Yeah.
So,
Magnum just watched that land. Look, nice try. Nice
oh,
try.
they've missed their shock dart. How'd you know? I saw it.
Big stuns on the back of sight, but Shin again, he's gonna have his head screwed on properly. And the timing, no one's watching! That's such a big gap! They've left it wide open for
Smoking is
KC,
thicker.
and it's capitalized on now. Spraying through smoke, Rienz is down. And this Heretics hold. Plant in that same position, spam through the smokes. Well, it needs to be damn
Minibu, if you do this, I'll
good to
literally-
get out of
oh
this
my
one.
God, if
Minibu
Minibu
hits
did
a
it,
few
bro.
shots.
Oh
Not
my
enough.
god, bro.
Down
KC's
and
gonna
out
do
of
it.
yet. The gap is
Noise. And almost just
They're just
pausing
full
here
boxed and back
might
haul
actually
right now.
start to
But in
put
between
few
a Viper
doubts
Orb and a Viper
in the
ult.
minds of their opponent.
Well, you speak about that, yeah. You see
Like,
the
even
rotation
still, it
no
looks good
longer
for
got
them.
Magnum in the pit covering the back. Instead, he's falling back, checking his cam, seeing there's no one on B, but they're now out of position a little bit on A. Narrate gives up the control. The post plant will be played for the retake attempt. By the looks of it, is where KC want to rely on this round. It hasn't gone according to plan to start with, but they're not going to throw themselves at this and let it slip away. Hunter's Fury used, massive damage. He could get a kill. He could
Oh
get two.
my god!
KC didn't need this now. A
could've
hero
got two
has
back.
to step it up, and it's Magnum
No
or
way.
Shin. At 11-9. And Carmine Corp
Wait, they're both
have
full
their
blind.
back against the wall. Great
both full
flash.
blind.
Trying to brought them back in. The
Does he have a smoke for the bomb? Just smoke for the bomb. Smoke bomb, bro.
Players,
Stick it,
Rienz
fuck
and
it.
Benji, both known quantities now. It's KC's choice on how they want to approach this. Recon gone through. It's revealing them both. It's causing problems that Benji's capitalizing
Benji
on. And
Fishy
with
is the
70
goat.
HP and a lot of time
What?
left
They don't
against
smoke
him,
the
Magnum's
bomb
out of
there?
here. 3 kills.
Do we
Save
smoke bomb there or no?
call
I think it
Team
was. Oh
Heretics
man, I'm not
have
gonna
put
smoke
it
bomb. I like the
12
bomb
to 9
smoke.
now.
Honestly, I like the
One
back.
away.
It has been a bit of a break from the scoreboard for Heretics. And even now, you look at the finances, Boo's had to go down to a Guardian, reserve cash only on Mini-Boo.
Damn.
Looking like they might
They're
pick
just
up the
5-man
pace
popping
image as they've
everywhere.
headed right into the B site.
Well, yeah, the pace has been picked all the way up, and the idea here that the lurking
You heard
support
3
player can
rotating.
hopefully pick up a couple. He might just get some value for money, because remember, Heretics have been so good at running the clock down. Mini-Boo's going to try to take that opening duel, slide back. I don't even know how Benji's picked
how
that
did
one up.
Benji kill
He's
this
caught
guy?
Magnum through a cage. And a big problem now, because they're going to be so focused on pushing forward, on dealing with these players, on recovering that rifle from Mini-Boo, and putting pressure onto the spike, because time is low. All the while, this slow rotation comes through from Patatek. It could have massive impact. If they can just run it down, it's already
Oh my
halfway.
god, wingman!
Half the sprays need to
who
land.
got
Okay,
it?
the player's being pulled off it. Now the flank from Patatek should secure the round. Rienz with another, a 2 versus 2. But time is of the essence for this squad, and they're down to the 1v1. Rienz with the reveal. He doesn't need a peek. He goes out. The time is low, but it's halved already.
Damn,
But never mind.
GG.
Not enough on the clock to get it done.
Oh
Team